I remember when I was little, my father sometimes would recite, I don't know, was it a nursery rhyme? I think it was. It went something like, there was a crooked man who walked a crooked mile, who found a crooked sixpence upon a crooked stile. And my imagination being as it was, I had this image in my head of this man who was kind of slanted to the side, walking in a wayward direction, and this sixpence kind of, I don't know, like a horseshoe. I didn't know what a style was back then. All I knew was the one in this nursery rhyme was crooked, and that probably wasn't a good thing. Anyway, this isn't a style, but I just saw this gate, and it's I love it. I absolutely love it. Just the crudeness of it, the uniqueness of this gate, this protection of livestock from getting onto the road here. Yeah, pretty class. I spoke to a few people from around here. I asked them about the mushrooms, because there are many signs. You'll find them everywhere, advising the public not to pick mushrooms without permission. And the locals have told me that. Might actually stop here for a second. The locals have told me that many years ago you didn't need permission to pick mushrooms. You could go out with sacks and fill them full of mushrooms and go home. But what happened was, you had some people, some outsiders. I was told a lot of gypsies started coming here, not to take in nature, not to go for a very, very long hike. They came to pick as many mushrooms as possible, and then they would sell the mushrooms on the black market. And for the local people, there wasn't a mushroom to be found, you know. It's mushroom season, and they wouldn't find a single mushroom, because the capitalists, the gypsies, were turning it into an industry, you know. They were scouring the entire landscape for mushrooms, filling up van loads of mushrooms and driving off to sell them. It's kind of a pity, isn't it, that, you know, you have this thing you can do. You've been able to do it for generations in your area. You know, around here, I'm sure it goes way back, centuries and centuries, millennia. People going out this time of year to pick mushrooms, which would be, you know, a substantial addition to your diet. Something you can't get year round. Something that adds flavour to food and all that. You're doing it for generations, and then 15 or 20 years ago, people start turning up in vans. They've got quad bikes. They can scoot all around and take it all. And then what happens? Well, big government has to step in, Bigdaddy government. And now, well, you could still go out and pick them, but if you get caught and you don't have special permission from the government, you're going to receive a very hefty fine, maybe even imprisonment. Certainly imprisonment if you can't pay the fine. All because the local culture, the local ecosystem was disturbed, disrupted by outsiders of a different, I would say a different race, who didn't see tradition, they didn't see culture, they didn't see something that went back millennia. They saw a quick buck.